Tyrannosaurus Rex. Ta-da! This dinosaur is the king of dinosaurs, Tyrannosaurus Rex. The Tyrannosaurus Rex was absolutely enormous. From the tip of its nose to the end of its tail, it measured about 12 meters long, and it weighed around 7 tons. So how tall was it? From its toes to the top of its head, it stood about 6 meters high. With such a gigantic body, Tyrannosaurus Rex hunted and ate other dinosaurs, mainly herbivores like Triceratops and Edmontosaurus. With its powerful jaws, it could bite through meat with a single loud chomp, and its prey had no chance to escape. That's why Tyrannosaurus Rex is known as one of the most fearsome predators in the history of the Earth. Velociraptor. Now, let's meet a very fast and intelligent dinosaur, Velociraptor. The Velociraptor was about 2 meters long from head to tail. Its long tail helped it keep balance while running. It weighed around 25 kilograms, and when it stood on 2 legs with its head raised, it was about 1 meter tall. From its toes to the top of its head, Velociraptor was a carnivorous dinosaur. It hunted small dinosaurs, reptiles, and even bird-like animals. With sharp claws and teeth, it attacked swiftly and caught its prey, especially with the sickle-shaped claw on its foot. It was an excellent hunter. Velociraptor was also an incredible runner. It could reach speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour, and it was a smart dinosaur that often hunted in packs rather than alone. Small, fast, and clever. That's Velociraptor, the brilliant hunter. Allosaurus. This dinosaur is Allosaurus. It was about 9 meters long from head to tail, truly massive. When standing on 2 legs, it reached about 4 meters in height, and it weighed around 2 tons. Allosaurus was a carnivorous dinosaur, and it hunted other herbivorous dinosaurs, especially those like Stegosaurus, which it seemed to prefer. When it opened its mouth wide, its sharp teeth glistened in the light, terrifying yet magnificent. Allosaurus was truly an impressive and powerful hunter. Spinosaurus. Let's meet Spinosaurus, the dinosaur that loved rivers and the sea. Spinosaurus was about 15 meters long, with a very long body and tail. From the tips of its toes to the top of its head, it stood about 6 meters tall when standing naturally. It weighed around 6 to 10 tons. Spinosaurus lived near rivers, lakes, and coastal areas. Unlike other carnivorous dinosaurs, it loved to eat fish. With its long snout and sharp teeth, it could quickly snatch slippery fish with a big snap. On its back, it had a large, sail-like fin that helped it absorb sunlight to control its body temperature or show off to other dinosaurs. Spinosaurus was a special carnivorous dinosaur that hunted in the water. Please remember, Spinosaurus, the dinosaur that proudly showed off its big and magnificent sail. Carnotaurus. Carnotaurus was about 8 to 9 meters long, from head to tail, from the ground to the top of its head, when standing naturally with its head raised. It was about 3 meters tall. It weighed around 1.5 to 2 tons. But since its body was relatively light, it could run faster than you might expect. Carnotaurus hunted other dinosaurs and small herbivorous dinosaurs. Its mouth was full of sharp teeth, perfect for tearing meat apart. The name Carnotaurus means meat-eating bull. It got this name because of the short horns on its head that looked just like a bull's. Giganotosaurus. Giganotosaurus was a giant carnivorous dinosaur that lived long ago during the Cretaceous period. Its body length, from head to tail, was about 13 meters. When standing naturally with its head raised, it stood about 4 meters tall from its toes to the top of its head. It weighed around 8 tons. This enormous dinosaur used its sharp teeth and powerful jaws to hunt and eat large, herbivorous dinosaurs. It was a mighty predator that could bite into meat in a single powerful chomp. Tarbosaurus. Tarbosaurus was about 12 meters long. From its toes to the top of its head, it stood around 4 meters tall. It weighed about 5 tons. That's nearly 5,000 kilograms, making it an incredibly heavy dinosaur. This dinosaur was carnivorous, hunting and eating other herbivorous dinosaurs. With its strong jaws and sharp teeth, it could bite into meat with a single powerful chomp. That's why Tarbosaurus was known as one of the most powerful hunters in all of Asia. Deinonychus. Deinonychus had a long, slender body that allowed it to run very fast. It was about 3 meters long from head to tail and around 1.5 meters tall, a very agile dinosaur. Indeed, it weighed between 50 and 70 kilograms. Deinonychus hunted small herbivorous dinosaurs and reptiles using its sharp teeth and claws. Its most powerful weapon was the sickle-shaped claw on the second toe of each foot. The name Deinonychus comes from Greek, meaning terrible claw. Baryonyx. Baryonyx was a large dinosaur, about 9 to 10 meters long from head to tail. Its height, from the tips of its toes to the top of its head, was around 3 meters. It weighed about 2 tons. This dinosaur had a long, narrow snout with sharp teeth, which made it excellent at catching fish in the water. That's why Baryonyx is often called the fish-hunting dinosaur. It lived near rivers and lakes, and sometimes ate not only fish, but also small herbivorous dinosaurs, or even the remains of dead animals. Suchomimus. Suchomimus was a large dinosaur, about 10 meters long from head to tail, and it weighed around 3 tons. When standing, it was about 4 meters tall from its toes to the top of its head. This dinosaur had sharp teeth and a long snout, which made it perfect for catching fish in the water. That's why Suchomimus is often called the fish-hunting dinosaur. What an amazing fish hunter it was! Majungasaurus. Majungasaurus was about 7 meters long and stood around 3 meters tall. It weighed about 1 ton. This dinosaur had very sharp teeth. As a carnivorous dinosaur, it hunted other herbivorous dinosaurs and also fed on the remains of dead animals. Although it sounds fierce, Majungasaurus was actually a clever hunter that searched carefully for its prey. It couldn't run very fast because of its short legs, but once it bit down with its strong jaws and solid teeth, it never let go. An interesting fact is that Majungasaurus sometimes fought its own kind. Fossils have been found with bite and horn marks that show evidence of these battles. It was truly a strong and fearless carnivorous dinosaur. Ceratosaurus. Ceratosaurus was about 6 to 7 meters long from head to tail. Its height, from the tips of its toes to the top of its head, was around 2.5 meters when standing naturally with its head raised. It weighed about 1 ton. The short horns on its nose and forehead were not mainly used for fighting or hunting, but rather for finding mates or showing strength to others. Ceratosaurus was a carnivorous dinosaur. With its sharp teeth and strong jaws, it hunted small herbivorous dinosaurs, reptiles, and even fish. What a brave and magnificent hunter it was. Albertosaurus. Albertosaurus was about 9 meters long from head to tail. It weighed around 1.5 tons. When standing on 2 legs, it was about 3.5 meters tall. From its toes to the top of its head, this dinosaur was carnivorous, mainly hunting herbivorous dinosaurs, such as Hadrosaurus and Edmontosaurus. It was strong and fast, and scientists believe it may have hunted in groups. Daspletosaurus. Daspletosaurus was about 9 meters long. When standing naturally with its head raised, it stood about 4 meters tall from its toes to the top of its head. It weighed around 3 tons. This dinosaur was a carnivore, mainly feeding on the meat of other dinosaurs. It was incredibly strong, with sharp teeth that could bite into its prey in a single powerful snap. Daspletosaurus is known to be a close relative of Tyrannosaurus Rex. However, it was slightly smaller and had somewhat longer arms than T-Rex. Acrocanthosaurus. Acrocanthosaurus was about 11 to 12 meters long from head to tail. A truly massive dinosaur. Its height, measured from its toes to the top of its head like a person, was about 4 to 4.5 meters. It weighed around 5 to 6 tons. This dinosaur hunted and fed on large herbivorous dinosaurs and weaker animals. It had tall, spiky ridges along its back, making it look powerful and impressive even from a distance. Cryolophosaurus. Cryolophosaurus was quite a large dinosaur, about 6 to 6.5 meters long from head to tail. From its toes to the top of its head, when standing naturally with its head raised, it was about 2 meters tall. It weighed around 550 kilograms. This dinosaur hunted and ate smaller dinosaurs and animals. With its beautiful crest on its head, Cryolophosaurus was one of the most unique and remarkable dinosaurs of the Jurassic period. Torvosaurus. The name Torvosaurus means savage thief. Torvosaurus lived about 150 million years ago, during the Jurassic period, long before Tyrannosaurus was even born. That's why scientists call Torvosaurus an older king of hunters than T-Rex. Its body length, from head to tail, was about 9 to 10 meters, and it weighed around 1.5 to 2 tons. Its height was about 3 meters. Torvosaurus was a truly powerful predator. With its long teeth and incredibly strong jaws, it hunted and ate other dinosaurs and large animals. What a brave and magnificent carnivorous dinosaur. Megalosaurus. The name Megalosaurus means great lizard. Megalosaurus was about 6 to 7 meters long from head to tail, and it weighed around 700 kilograms. Its height was about 2.5 meters. It was a meat-eating dinosaur with strong jaws and sharp teeth, and it could run fast to hunt its prey. Megalosaurus was also the very first dinosaur that humans ever recognized as a dinosaur. It's known as the dinosaur that marked the beginning of dinosaur research. Concavenator. Concavenator was about 6 meters long from head to tail and weighed between 450 and 800 kilograms. When standing, it was around 2 meters tall from its toes to the top of its head. This dinosaur hunted and ate small dinosaurs, reptiles and other small animals. Sometimes, it even fed on the remains of other creatures' kills. Its most distinctive feature was the tall, sharp ridge on its back, a structure shaped like a small sail. Scientists believe it might have been used to keep its body warm or to make itself look bigger to others. And here's something fascinating. Concavenator may have had feathers on its arms. That's why it's considered an important clue in the study of feathered dinosaurs. Neovenator. The name Neovenator means new hunter. Neovenator was about 7 to 8 meters long, from the tip of its head to the end of its long tail, and it weighed around 1 to 2 tons. When standing with its head raised, it was about 2.5 to 3 meters tall, from its toes to the top of its head. Neovenator hunted other dinosaurs and small animals. With its sharp teeth and fast legs, it could catch its prey in an instant. Irritator. Irritator was about 7 to 8 meters long from head to tail, and it weighed around 1 ton. When standing, it was about 2.5 meters tall, from its toes to the top of its head. This dinosaur had a long, pointed snout that made it perfect for catching fish, so it likely lived near rivers and lakes. Using its long jaws, Irritator could catch slippery fish, just like a crocodile. It also had beautiful stripes on its body, which probably helped it stay hidden while hunting its prey. Proceratosaurus. Proceratosaurus was a fairly long dinosaur, about 3 to 4 meters from head to tail. It probably weighed around 40 to 100 kilograms and stood about 1.5 to 2 meters tall. From its toes to the top of its head, Proceratosaurus chased down and caught small animals with great speed. It had a light body and strong legs, making it an excellent and fast runner. And here's a fun fact. This dinosaur was a distant relative of Tyrannosaurus Rex. It looked somewhat similar, but it was much smaller and moved much faster. Siamraptor. Siamraptor was a fierce carnivorous dinosaur discovered in Thailand. Its total body length was about 8 meters, and it weighed around 1.5 tons. From its toes to the top of its head, it was estimated to stand about 3 meters tall. This dinosaur hunted other dinosaurs and small animals. Its mouth was filled with sharp teeth, perfect for eating meat. Siamraptor could run fast on its strong legs and had a well-balanced body that made it an excellent hunter. It lived a very, very long time ago, during the Cretaceous period. Rugops. Rugops was about 6 meters long and weighed around 300 to 400 kilograms. When standing naturally with its head raised, it was about 2 meters tall, from its toes to the top of its head. Rugops wasn't a large hunter, like Tyrannosaurus Rex. Instead, it likely fed on small animals or scavenged the remains of other dinosaurs' kills. If you look closely at its head, you can see small bumpy ridges on its skull. These may have been skin structures that helped it sense movement around it. Rugops lived long ago, during the Cretaceous period in what is now Africa. Megaraptor. The name Megaraptor means giant thief. Megaraptor was about 8 meters long, from head to tail, and weighed around 1 ton. When standing, it was about 2.5 meters tall. From its toes to the top of its head, Megaraptor hunted and ate other dinosaurs, and it may have also caught fish near rivers or lakes. Its most distinctive features were its long arms and extremely sharp claws, which it used to grab and attack its prey quickly. Megaraptor was a fast and agile predator. It likely hid in forests or near the water, waiting silently to strike its prey. Fukuiraptor. Fukui is the name of a region in Japan, and raptor means thief. So its name means the thief of Fukui. Fukuiraptor was about 4.2 meters long and weighed around 300 kilograms. When standing naturally with its head raised, it was about 5 meters tall. This dinosaur used its sharp teeth and claws to hunt small dinosaurs, reptiles, and other small animals. With great speed and sharp eyes, it could catch its prey in a single swift move. Rather than being terrifying, Fukuiraptor was a clever and fast predator. Scientists believe it was one of the top hunters in Japan during the early Cretaceous period. Allosaurus. Allosaurus was a long and slender dinosaur, about 6 meters from head to tail. It wasn't very large, weighing only around 250 kilograms, and it stood about 2 meters tall. This dinosaur had a very light and slim body, which allowed it to move quickly when running. Thanks to its long, thin legs, it could run swiftly across deserts and plains to hunt small animals. It mainly ate small dinosaurs, lizards, mammals, and even insects. Unlike other large carnivorous dinosaurs that relied on strength, Allosaurus was a wise hunter that used speed and agility to catch its prey. Monolophosaurus. The name means lizard with a single crest. It was called this because of the solid, rounded crest on top of its head. Monolophosaurus was about 5 to 6 meters long and weighed around 600 kilograms. It stood about 2.5 meters tall. This dinosaur hunted small dinosaurs, as well as lizards and fish. Its most distinctive feature was the large crest on its head. Scientists believe it was not used as a weapon, but rather for display. To show off or attract mates, the color or shape of the crest may have helped them recognize one another. Albertosaurus. The name Albertosaurus means Abel's lizard. It was named after the scientist Roberto Abel, who first discovered its fossils. Albertosaurus was about 8 meters long from head to tail. It stood around 7 to 9 meters, tail and weighed about 1.5 tons. It had a strong body and powerful legs, allowing it to run quickly. Although its arms were short, it used its strong jaws and sharp teeth to catch its prey. Streptospondylis. This dinosaur was about 4.5 to 5 meters long and weighed around 500 kilograms. When standing naturally with its head raised, it was about 2 meters tall from its toes to the top of its head. It had sharp teeth and a strong jaw, allowing it to eat small dinosaurs, reptiles, fish, and even the meat of dead animals. In other words, it was an opportunistic carnivore that hunted but also scavenged when it could. Fossils of Streptospondylis were found in England, a region that was once surrounded by seas and islands. Scientists believe it lived near coastal areas, hunting or scavenging for food along the shore.